Hi, my name is Stacy Washington-Paige, and this is my upper elementary video. I have to pretend that I have an overhead projector. So when I do the overhead projector, I'm actually going to be using my whiteboard. So it's a little bit different. I wouldn't normally turn my back to the class, but I don't have an overhead projector, so this is what I'm working with. Just so you know. Thank you. Good morning, scholars. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we are going to start with what we remember from yesterday. So by a show of hands, who remembers what a protractor does? Can you tell me what a protractor does? That's right, a protractor measures angles. A protractor measures angles. Good job. Can you tell me what an acute angle is? Raise your hands. That's right, an acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. Fantastic memories, everyone. How about an obtuse angle? What does an obtuse angle do? That's right, an obtuse angle measures greater than 90 degrees. How about a right angle? Can you remember what a right angle is? Anybody? That's right, a right angle is a measurement of 90 degrees exactly. So today, we're going to use what we learned to classify triangles. And we can classify triangles as obtuse, acute, or right, depending on their angles. So I always try to remember that an acute angle is smaller than 90 degrees. So it's very cute. It's just like a little baby. It's so small. So I remember an acute angle is smaller than 90 degrees. I remember an obtuse angle because an obtuse angle just sounds loud and big. And when something is loud and big, it's usually bigger than 90 degrees. And a right angle we remember because it's the right, it's exactly 90 degrees. So today we're going to pass out these worksheets. This is your worksheet that we'll be working on. Everybody's going to get one, and I'm going to do mine on the overhead. Okay, so now that everybody has their worksheets, I want you to take out your protractor and your pencil, and we're going to start working on these worksheets. Now the first worksheet is already done for us. The first triangle is already done for us. But we're going to do it anyway just to make sure they didn't make a mistake. So everybody take your protractor, line it up. So we put our protractor line on the bottom line of the angle, and then we measure the angle, and this measurement is less than 90 degrees. That's right. So this angle is less than 90 degrees. All right, let's take our second angle, put our protractor right there, measure it, and this one is also less than 90 degrees. Okay, now we're going to take our paper, everybody flip it upside down so we can do the next angle together. Okay, so this one is also less than 90 degrees. What kind of triangle do we have here now that we know that each angle is less than 90 degrees? That's right, we have an acute triangle. Fantastic job, scholars. Let's move on to the next triangle. Everybody take your protractor. Measure the first angle. It is less than 90 degrees. Okay, measure your second angle. Okay, and this one is also less than 90 degrees. Now flip your paper over and everybody everybody get the third and final angle. Now this one is greater than 90 degrees. I wonder what kind of triangle is greater than 90 degrees. An obtuse triangle. Remember, if it's got one angle that is more than 90 degrees, the triangle is going to be an obtuse triangle. So try to remember, it only needs one angle to be greater than 90 degrees for it to be an obtuse triangle. Let's go ahead and measure our third triangle. First write obtuse on number 2. Now we're going to do our third triangle. Measure the first angle. It is less than 90 degrees. Fantastic, scholars. Let's go ahead and do our second triangle angle. Our third triangle, excuse me. All right, measure it. This one is also less than 90 degrees. Now everybody flip your paper upside down and measure your third and final angle of this triangle. Now this one is exactly 90 degrees. So what kind of triangle do you think this one will be? It has 2 acute angles and 1 right angle. So do you think it's going to be an acute triangle or a right triangle? That's right, it's a right triangle because it only needs 1 angle to be a right triangle, Sorry, it only needs 1 angle to be a right angle to be a right triangle. That's a tongue twister. Can you say that 5 times fast? Okay, everybody mark number 3 with right. Now I'm going to come around the room. I want you to work independently. I want you to continue using your protractor, measure your angles, and start looking for which one the next 4 through 12 on your worksheet. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. I'm going to come around. So if you have a question, just raise your hand and I'll come right over to you. That's the end of my lesson, but today I want you to know that if you work hard on these for homework, take your time because it's not hard to make silly mistakes. This week we're going to have a test on this particular, whether or not something is a right triangle, an acute triangle, or an obtuse triangle. So take your time on your homework tonight. I'll see you guys later.